This will be my last video about the debate.
Alam mo yung nanalo ka, pero hindi mo manamnam yung pagkapanalo mo. Parang gusto mo kagad ibaon sa limot yung pagkapanalo mo. Bakit? Nahihiya ka bang pag-usapan ng mga tao kung ano yung ginawa mo doon sa debate?
These people can discredit me all they want, but they could have done that during the debate.
You can do that within 5 minutes na pagkabigay sa yung topic? I don't think so. You're not even willing to subject yourself to the same conditions that you put us. So, what are you claiming?
They simply couldn't punish me now for being the better debater than them during the debate. At sa lahat po ng mga inimbita tapos hindi naman sumali during the debate, sana po wag na kayong bumaboses kasi lalo nyo na po pinapahiya yung sarili ninyo.
It's really weird. 'Di ba? The news should be Gabe destroyed Pinoy Extreme. The town is talking about it. Pero bakit ayaw mong pag-usapan ng mga tao yung panalo mo? Ang hirap bang ipagmalaki yun? Bakit?
You had your chance, you did not take it kasi takot kayo at duwag kayo. Since sinabi ko naman po na pwede nyo po kayong fact check, ako na po yung magpa-fact check sa sarili ko. During a heated discussion, I don't think a lot of you realize how difficult it is to accurately remember the numbers that you know.
Ngayon magpapalusot ka na hindi mo maalala, tapos ako, nung hindi ko maalala yung resource ko, pupulisin mo ko for checking my notes? Come on. Kung ganyan lang rin naman pala, sana nag-imbento na lang ako. 'Di ba? But again, I do not want to blabber things that I am not sure of. Unlike you, dadaanin mo lang sa confidence, then put up any number. And voila. You have a fake resource. Pero hindi kasi ako ganun eh. I'm more than willing to admit what I do not know kesa lumabas ako na magaling, marunong, tapos in the end, mali naman pala yung pinagsasabi ko. Tapos, instead of correcting yourself, 'di ba? You are just justifying yung ginawa mo kasi nga malulusaw lang yung argumento mo. And again, yung so-called win mo doon would be just, canceled. Kasi nga, wala nang justification yung mga pinagsasabi mo doon.
55% of sexual harassment victims happen inside the homes or near the homes, hindi po 97. That's on me. Yung pong 97% na sinasabi natin ay survey na ginawa sa UK kung saan yung 97% na yon ay nagsusuot pa rin po ng modest clothes pero nabastos pa rin po sila.
Tapos, ngayon ka nagpapaliwanag ng corrections mo? Tapos na yung debate? Pag ikaw gumawa ng corrections after the debate, bawal. Pero pag yung ibang tao, yung mga hindi kasali, bawal magkaroon ng say sa debate. Ano yun? Daig mo pa yung diktador pasista. Na sila lang yung pwedeng magsalita, sila lang yung pwedeng mag-correct. 'Di ba? Sila lang yung pwedeng magkamali.
68% happen in residential settings, and 48% of the victims experience sexual harassment during their sleep or doing another activity. Another important statistic is that 80% of these victims experience sexual harassment from people that they already know. Hindi po strangers, not from people that they do not know, but people that they already know, like brothers, fathers, uncles, cousins, co-workers, teachers, classmates. 39% were from acquaintance, 33% were from former.
Did that directly imply that clothes is not a factor of sexual harassment? No. It just tells us the source nung sexual harassment. Never the factor kung bakit nila naisipan or ano yung nag-trigger sa kanila para i-sexually harass yung mga victim nila. So, it does not even suit the main argument nung debate. So why are you giving it now? Anong relevance niyan? Phew!
This is Pinoy Extreme.